Okay, everyone, welcome. So if you are, let me just make sure this is all turned off. If you have any questions throughout, or if anyone, if you notice my internet spotty, please let me know too, because on my end, it always looks really good. It just doesn't feel like it's stopping. Feel free to holler out if I miss something, because Callan, who we've worked together for a long time, knows that my counting isn't, the best. It just isn't. It's never been my strength. I'm usually thinking about the technique and then thinking of a few things at once. Just isn't my thing. Okay, but we're not aiming for perfection. We're aiming for getting it done in progress. So right now the routine we're doing has 3 leg exercises together, then 3 arm exercises together for the second part, 3 upper body. And that's just kind of the phase of training that we are in. We switch it up every 6 to 8 weeks. Let's start off with, forward lunge. This is kind of like a primer, so we're not going to be using any weights for this one. Forward lunge is going to be a deep one. I will show you first, and then we'll get into it. So you're going to step forward, bring the chest down to your knee, touch the floor, push up strong. Now, if you're not touching the floor, that's okay, right? You're where you're at. The key is you want that front knee to, it can go over your toe. That's a myth that it shouldn't. You just don't want it caving in or to the side. You want it going forward. So you're here, standing up tall. And we're going to do the same side 8 times. Here we go. Step forward, lean down, push forward. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze that glute at the top. 4, 5, 3 more, 6, you got this, 7, last one, and 8. I just realized that's a reverse lunge that we want. Okay, standing tall, chest out, switch legs, you're gonna step back, chest onto the knee if you can. Come up tall, abs tight, looking forward. You're gonna feel a big stretch on this one. That's a good thing. That hip flexor gets really tight. 2, 3, you've got this, stepping back, nice and controlled. 4, don't move down until you're stable. 5, 3 more. 6, 7, last one. Woo, and 8. Squeeze your glutes at the very top of every move. That will ensure that you've finished, you've completed that move. Okay. Moving on to our one-legged step, stiff leg deadlift. This one takes quite a bit of balance. Chest out, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Your whole body is engaged. This is one that many of us don't enjoy because of the balance side, but it's so important to work this. So I'm going to show you one repetition of it. So you want the chest out, lift that leg. You're going to keep the kettlebell close to your body. Lower, 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 lower. Your back stays nice and straight and strong. You do not want to curve those shoulders to get lower. You might not touch the ground. That's totally okay. That's not the point. The point is you want to feel it in your hamstring, back of the leg, and your glutes and your core. So let's go for it. We're going to do 8 on each side. Ready? Lift that leg and push those hips back, back, back. And you just bend it slightly. Come up tall. 1.
No bear.
You want to do it with me?
Second one. 2. You lose balance a little bit, just put that foot down, stay
You want me to come play with you?
Oh, you got someone that might need to mute. 3.
No more.
Okay.
Push it back.
Oh.
4. Okay, you got it. Beautiful, nice and slow and controlled. 5. These are ones that don't feel hard now. You'll feel them tomorrow. 6. You got it. Slow. Oops. Now I just lost my balance. Foot down, and then you just go into it again. 7. Last one, you've got it. And 8. Enjoy like the wobbly feet. Feel your feet really grabbing onto the floor to stabilize. Working those foot muscles is so important. 1. We keep them in these shoes and those muscles don't work as hard as they should. 2. So important for stability. Great for ankle strength. 3. You got this. Stay with me. Chest out, back strong. Pushing those hips back. 4. The knee is slightly bent. 5. Nice work. Love the result. That's what we focus on. 3 more. 3. Woo. You've got it. Push those hips back. 2. Standing tall. 1 last one. And 1. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, friends, moving into deep squat. If those felt hard, that's normal. Like I said, balancing is one of those things that it's so important to work on. It's great to work on it as a group because we often avoid it if we're on our own. Okay, putting the heels on the book so that you're just slightly raised. You still want to feel your feet on the ground, the front part of your foot. You can hold on to the kettlebell by the horns, 2 hands on either side. Or what I like to do is turn it around into a goblet squat. Either way, keep the kettlebell close to you. You're going to look down slightly to come down or look up. Slow, slow, slow on the down. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Abs tight, push up strong. 1. Give yourself time to warm up into it. You'll go lower and lower as the repetitions go on. 2. We're going for 8. We've got this. Chest out, back strong. 3. You almost feel like you're sticking your bum out. It's like a duck look. That's how I like to think of it. 4. When you're at the bottom, you're not relaxing. The bottom, you're creating more tension to come up and feel it strong in your core. 3 more. Control the down, look up slightly. Last 2, come on, we've got this. Slow, 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 slow. 1 more. Make sure your knees are not caving in as you come up. That's 8. Beautiful. Okay, 1 minute rest. So what can happen with this squat, just from like weakness in our inner thighs, in our core, in our outer glutes, is your knees can want to cave in as you come up. You may need to feel like you're pushing them out. So when you're coming up, get that sensation of really pushing them out wide. They won't be going out further than they should. It just feels like that when our body is used to one way of doing things, or used to like its own patterns. So you want to avoid, this is what happens. As you come up, I'm over exaggerating it, they will kind of do that just from the weakness of not working that inner thigh. So really pay attention to that. This is where I always say use a mirror, because a mirror, we don't often feel what's happening. And I know I repeat that over and over and over, but it's really important. Perfect. Okay, 5 seconds to go. All right. Okay, back into, I wrote forward lunges, and in my mind, I wanted reverse lunges. So here we go. So try and step forward, and I'm saying this to myself, with the opposite foot this time. We always want to go with the one that's a little stronger. Okay, coming down, chest onto the leg, if that's possible for you. Stand tall. If you're not quite there, no worries. When you step back, make sure you're not stepping on a tightrope. 2, our foot tends to want to come more almost over to the other side, and that's what makes us feel unstable. 3, squeeze that glute at the top. These are amazing at firing up those glutes. 4, these are one of my favorites. Just stretch and strengthen. 5, never underestimate body weight. 8. If you're not at 8 and you're doing 6, that's awesome, right? This is about you. You're just gonna write that down and watch yourself get stronger as time goes on. 1. If you feel like you need to do a couple more, go for it. 2. Our rep range is 6 to 12. 3. 4. Enjoy that feeling of your leg really working to bring you up. 5. Squeeze that glute. 6. 7. 1 more. 8. Woo, starting to get sweaty. Okay, back into, I'm gonna go a little bit heavier. Back into stiff leg deadlifts, the one-legged stiff legs. Again, these are not my favorite. They might be your favorite. I hope they are. It's not the same for everyone, but I do them because they're so valuable. Here we go. Keep the kettlebell close to your body. That's the key. It tends to want to come in front of you. You're not allowing that to happen. 1. 2. It's amazing when you go a little heavier. It really can fire up that core. 3. It's often a good sign that you were a little too light. 4. It's another good mirror one to see if your shoulders are rounding to get that last little bit. 5. 6. If you're just going a bit below the knee, that's okay. 7. 1 more. 8. Woo! Love that feeling. Switching sides, remember, pushing those hips back. It's like you're going for a chair that isn't there. The knee bends a bit, but not in the way that it does for a squat. 1. Back strong. These are very good for lower back strength. 2. Just take it slow. Take it easy. 3. Don't let me rush you. 4. Beauties. 5. Watch the language you're using with yourself. 6. Always positive. Strong language. 7. For a strong body. 8. Whoa! Definitely felt that going heavier. Beautiful. Okay, back into the deep squat. Now, on this squat, you're gonna feel stronger. The second round is so good. We're warmed up. Try to get that last little inch at the bottom without curving the shoulders. See if you can get there. Remember, don't relax at the bottom. Create that tension to come up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Enjoy the feeling of your toes on the ground. Let's do this. Slow, slow. Stick that thumb out. Duck, duck, duck. Pose. 1. You've got it. If you can tap into that last little inch at the bottom, your core will trigger. That's how we get great abs. 3. Beautiful. Great abs come from these big moves. 4. Focus on whole body. You're thinking about your back, thinking about your legs. 5. Thanking your body for being strong. 6. The last 2 make you the strongest. 7. That's how you push through. And 8. Woo. Okay, 1 more round. You know, just had me thinking of that whole kind of quote, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. That is so true in strength training. If those last 2 reps don't feel like, oh, like that was a lot of work, it's not going to change your body, right? Like, we've got to push our bodies and kind of fall in love with that feeling, that uncomfortable feeling. We spend so much of our lives, I find, trying to be comfortable, perfect temperature, perfect everything, right? That's not actually innately good for us. It's really good to push ourselves through those comfort zones, physically, mentally, all of it. show today. Free class for them. Okay, 15 seconds. And then we're into this last round of lower body. Okay, here we go. You may find on this last round, you could just get a little lower in this squat. If you weren't getting your chest to your knee, you might find that you're getting at least closer to it this time. This time, choose any side you want to start with. Here we go. Step back behind you. Touch the ground if you can. Stand up tall. Make sure you're not doing that little cheat of coming back and then up. You want to drive forward and up. That's 2. Beautiful. 3. Squeeze that glute at the top. 4. If you're not feeling it, keep telling yourself one day it just wakes up. And this is how it wakes up. 5. Mind-body connection. 6. And using these muscles. 7. One last one. 8. Great glutes has always been, switch sides, has always been my guarantee to my clients. 1, I can build those glutes for sure with these. 2, abs is a whole other thing, but your glutes, for sure. 4 more, come on, we've got this. Slow, slow, and intentional. 5, we're not just going through the motions, we're thinking about each repetition. 6, 7, one last one. 8, woo, beautiful. Okay, question is, do I stay at the same weight or do I go heavier? I will go heavier again. Okay, choose your side. I think I did switch on the last one, I will on this one. Chest out, back stays strong. Again, it's almost like that duck feeling, chest out, bum out. And it keeps your back in nice alignment. Here we go, ready? For 8, slow, slow, slow. 1. We've got this. 2. Focus on those feet. Enjoy how they're gripping. 3. 4. Beautiful. 5. 6. 2 more. 7. One last one. And 8. Woo. This one should have us singing. It's this last round. It is powerful. Here we go. 1. These take a lot of focus. Pushing those hips back. 2. Think of pushing them towards that back wall. 3. My core is on fire. 4. Every repetition is important. 5. Ooh, I just did a little cheat. You want to not put that left foot down before you're standing tall. 6. 7. 2 more, come on, we've got this. Oh, sorry, 1 more. 8. Oh gosh. You know, 15 years of training, my counting has never improved. It's just too much to think of. I'm really focusing on so much of that technique. That's really key. Deep squats. Let's go for it. Set yourself up. Enjoy how this feels. Cowbell strong, chest out. Here we go. Slow, slow, slow. How low can you go without rounding that back? 1. As soon as the shoulders round, you're done in terms of how low you go. 2. This is an area you will see improve over time. 3. We've got it. 4. Beautiful. Squeeze those glutes to the top. Push it strong. 5. 3 more. Come on. Last 2. Beautiful. All right. 1 minute rest. I'll talk to you about what we're doing next. If you have any questions, shout them out. Oh, we've got 10 of us on today. That's great turnout. Okay, so next we've got bear crawl. I will talk you through bear crawl for those of you that are new. Try not to get frustrated with it. It's a brilliant exercise. It's body weight only. Then we're going into a 1-arm row where we're leaning over and bringing the kettlebell up. We're not using a bench. However, if you're new and your legs are feeling wobbly, have something you can put the opposite arm on, and that will take the pressure off the legs. That's totally fine. It's actually better than struggling through shaky legs because it will allow you to focus on what we're targeting, which is your lats at the back of your arms, bit of bicep. Then we're going into bicep curl. So we're gonna curl up, we're gonna press up. Okay, that's 1 minute. Woo, does 1 minute go by fast? Okay, bear crawl. If you have the space, you can bear crawl around your, like just forward. If you don't have the space, you're gonna bear crawl forward and then back, which is a bit of a brain thing. This cross connection thing is so good for our brain. I'll do front and back just to show everyone, but let me talk you through it first. You're going to be down on feet and hands. Your knees lift. Then you lift the opposite hand and the opposite foot at the same time. You want to, as best you can, land the foot and the hand at the same time. Your hand will want to go first. Mine will still do that sometimes, but you want to really focus on that. It's a controlled move, so opposite, opposite. So this is what it looks like. Lifting, opposite, 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 opposite. Little baby steps. Okay, let's go. We're going to do 10 on each side. So I'll just count 10 steps. Here we go, ready? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. I'm going back now. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Oh, no one's cursing me. Those are pretty brutal. They can be. Okay. 1-arm row. Chest out again, almost like that duck pose. Chest out, bum out, back is nice and flat. Rest on your opposite leg. Make sure you have a nice wide base. If you're using something to stabilize that arm, that's totally cool and really good, actually. So from here, kettlebell in your arms stays close to your body. Bring that elbow to your hip. Let's go. We're going 6 on each side. Come up, squeeze. 1, down, controlled, up fast. 2. You shouldn't feel this in your neck at all. 3. If you do, bring that elbow further back. 4. 2 more. 5. Last one. 6. Make sure you get that little squeeze at the top. Okay, here we go. Switching sides, leaning over, set yourself up. 1, 2. You've got this. 3, look slightly ahead of you. 4, squeeze the top. 5, elbow to the hip. 6. Woo! Nice work, everyone. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to go 6 bicep curls and presses. I'm going a little lighter so that I can make sure I can get to the end with you all. If you're going in a little heavier, that's awesome. We're going to be between that 6 and that like 12 range, but I like to keep it even lower. Here we go. So standing with your arms extended, you're going to bring the kettlebell towards your chest, then straight up. 1. Then out, control. 2, squeeze your glutes. You don't want to use any momentum to bring you up. It's your arms and your core. So make sure you're not swaying. 4. A little sway, like the tiniest sway will happen, but you want to avoid a big sway. 5, control the down, keep it close to you. 1 more. Straight up and down, control. 6, beautiful. Woo. Never quite sure how those are gonna go after the bear crawls and everything else. Well done, everyone. Any questions? Shout them out, don't be shy. We've got this. Woo. That was fun. How's everyone loving the bear crawl? You are loving it. I say that and laugh. Bear crawls are amazing. They're so amazing for your core, for your arms, for all of it. I hope the internet's been okay today. Fingers crossed.
Bear crawls are good for me to notice how dirty my floor is.
It's funny you say that. It's like it took everything in me not to like push like a couple of hairs like out of the way. But no, I'm not cleaning. So true. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Let's set ourselves up. Here we go, bear crawl again. I love how much brain power. If you're doing the forwards and backs, it takes so much brain power to switch it up. If you're just going forward, that's awesome too. Like there's power in that one. I like just going forward. If I'm by myself, I just go all around my place. Okay, here we go. Lifting those knees. Push, make sure you're pushing out of your shoulders and you're not sinking in. I don't want any tension in the neck. So you need to be nice and strong there. Baby steps is the key, and lift before going. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Switch it up. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Whoa. Core on fire. 1 arm rows. So you can switch sides on this one. Start with the opposite side. Stabilize first. Leaning over as much as you can. Here we go. Power up. 1. If you're not bringing it up high enough to squeeze the shoulder blade, that's 2. Then go a little lighter. 3. That squeeze is important. 4. 5. 1 more. 6. If you're not able to get that squeeze, you're not working out the muscle the way you need to. So just go lighter and maybe add a couple repetitions to gain strength. Here we go. Ready? Looking forward, stabilize, elbow to hip. 1. You got it. 2. Chest out, thumb out, back flat. 3. 4. Look ahead. 5. You've got this. 1 more. And 6. Beautiful. Woo! Dynamite. Okay, here we go. Bicep curl. Starting from the bottom. 1. We've got this. 2. The down is controlled. 3. The up is fast. Squeeze those glutes. 4. Tighten your abs. Feel the whole body. 5. Make sure you extend those arms at the top. Don't sell yourself short. 1 more. Come on. Power. Control it down. Yes. All right. Beautiful. 1 more round of these. We're going a little bit over. We started a couple minutes late, but also doing the one-legged stuff, it's always just a little slower. 1 more round. And our quick intervals at the end. You're doing fabulous. Good stuff, everyone. Whew. We got a lot of places represented today. We got Canada, UK, France, I think US now too. So fun, we're so global. Okay, that's 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go in this, the round that makes us the strongest, right? Everything else is warming us up for this final round. It takes mental strength, physical strength, makes us strong. Get ready for that bear crawl. We've got 10 more seconds. Let's set ourselves up. Okay, here we go. Whoo, love, love, love these. Here we go. Opposite, opposite. Lift, land at the same time. 1, 1, 2, 2. Push up out of your shoulders. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. So we'll go back if you're going back. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. I don't know if I quite got that last one. Okay, one arm row. Whatever side you start on now is fine. Lean over, remember, get that squeeze. You got this. Stabilize and go. Fast up, squeeze, down, control. 1. We've got this. Come on, strong. 2. Feel this in your abs. 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Come on. 5. Last one. 6. Yes. I am strong. Switch it up. Let's go. 1, 2. Beautiful. 3. Come on, we've got this. 4, 5. Last one coming. 6. Wow. Nice work. Bicep and curl. Almost there. Whew. All right. 1. Getting that exercise brain. 2, where it gets harder and harder to think. 3, abs tight, squeeze those glutes. Come on. 4, exercise brain is the thing. 5, 1 more. 6, slow, 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 and out. Wow, everyone, well done. Good stuff. Okay, 1 minute rest. Set up for the swings. This part is quick. I'm gonna go a little lighter. Always stay safe. So the swings are 15 swings, 30-second rest. Repeat 4 times. If you're new and you haven't watched the swing tutorial and guides, please do that. But basically, you're pushing the hips back. All the power is from the hips. As we do them at the end and we get a little tired, focus on the hips, not on the kettlebell, not on your arms. All the power is here. So as you feel the fatigue set in, go put your brain here and here. The more you push back towards that wall, the more of a range you're going to get to create that explosive power and really engage those glutes. It looks like I'm leaning back. It's not. It's really pushing those hip flexors back. Watch those knees that you're not getting the momentum from pushing the knees back. It's the hips forward that you want. Okay, let's go. 15 swings. Let's go. Power. 1, nice and low. 2, so they're quick. 3, 4, 5. You've got it. Come on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14. 1 more. 15. Beautiful. 30-second rest. 15 more. If you get 2 rounds in, great. If you get 3 in, great. 4 is the goal, but you don't need to get there. Whew. Calm your breath in this time. Think of the technique, what you want to shift a little bit. You've got 5 more seconds to rest. 4, 3, set yourself up. 2, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and low. 5, so they're fast. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one. 15. Woo. 30-second rest. That's round 2. 2 more. I don't like to bring them even up to chest level. There's a time and a place for that. Right now we're working on speed and conditioning. Okay, 10 more seconds. into round 3. You've got this. All right, 5 more. 3, set yourself up and go. 1, 2, squeeze those glutes. 3, 4, 5, all the focus on the hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, last 5. Stay strong. 13, 14, 15. Good stuff. One last round. How you doing? Stay with me. If you're with me, you're ready for that last round. Come on. 20-second rest and you're all done for today. Heroes, warriors, we've got this. Come on, last 10 seconds. We've got this. Set yourself up. 3, 2, and go. Whew. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, you've got it. 6, 7, 8. Power from the hips. 9, 10. Squeeze those glutes. 11, 12. Quality to the end. 13, 14, 15. Nice work, everyone. Beautiful work. Make sure you do your cool down, some leg overs, stretching out that back. Well done.